There he is. There's the man. Connor McPoints. What a guy. He is wearing number 1 here, so we'll see if they let him keep that. So there we have it. Matthew McPoints, the 99 overall high franchise with his 6 X factors. We're going to have him play on every line that we can. So he's centering every line 1 through 4. Power play wise, again, he's on every single line. I didn't micromanage just too much. This is going to be the same deal for each year. I'll show you guys the lines each year quickly probably, but you get the gist. He's on every single line, every single extra line. First shootout, he gets the royal treatment. So we're going to sim the year on high scoring and see just how many points we can get Matthews McPoints to put up. So we're at the end of the first season here. 64, 15, and 3 went the Edmonton Oilers. Let's take a look. There we have it. Matthew McPoints in his rookie season, 61 goals, 204 assists for 265 points. Get in depth here. So let's look at the stats here. So he's playing almost 60 minutes a night, 59 minutes, 41 seconds, 90 plus minus, so a plus 90, 46 penalty minutes. Oh my goodness. So decent little season, 441 shots, 14 shot percentage. So that's not even really that high. 60 power play points. And you could just see just like the minutes played. I'm surprised his faceoffs aren't slightly better considering they're 99 overall, but he's laying the body. He's not blocking very many shots though, considering he's playing 60 minutes. I guess he's tired. Good takeaway to give away. So all we have left to see here is how the playoffs go, see the awards, and then move on to the next season. Looking at the awards, Colorado ends up winning the cup in year 1. Edmonton takes home Presidents. Clarence goes to Colorado, and Prince of Wales goes to Carolina. But more interestingly, individual awards. So McPoints, how many awards does he take in the first year? He gets the Art Ross. He gets the Hart. Norris goes to Bouchard. Bing goes to McPoints. Calder goes to McPoints. Vezina went to Skinner. Jennings Skinner. Okay, we're just looking for more awards. So he wins the Selke as well. That's what I was thinking. Ted Lindsay and the Richard. So he takes home 7 awards in his rookie season. Oh my goodness. Basically all the awards you can take home. Fortunately, he can't win any more Calders, but still, what a year for him. So all there is left for me to do here is set up the lines and stuff for next season, and then we'll come back for year 2. Okay, so we're here in year 2. I'm not going to go through all the lines. You get the gist. He's set up all the way through. I'll show you the forwards and the defense though, and the goaltending. Why not? So +5 with Draisaitl and McDavid is a crazy first line. Even the second line, it's better. Third and fourth is solid. So I'm kind of predicting that maybe he puts up more points going into this year. I'm not too sure. Defense is fine. And goaltending wise, you know, we had the former Vezina winner in Skinner. So let's see how many points he can put up in his second year. We're through the second season here, another 60-win season for the Oilers. As you can see there, Matthew McPoints, 74 goals, 190 assists for 264 points. So, puts up 1 point less than the year before. Now, I was predicting that he'd go higher. I'm wondering if there's a bit of a cap here at 265, if that's going to be the most points we're going to see here. I feel like we could see more goals, but I'm interested to see if we could get more points. Better plus minus, more penalties, better shot percentage, which makes sense. It wasn't very good last year. A whole lot less power play points, so a lot more even strength points this year. Again, he played basically the entire game. He somehow played 7 seconds less a game. Besides that, face-offs take a small hit, takeaways take a small hit, but everything else is pretty similar, slightly more hits. So that is it for the regular season. We're going to sim the playoffs like last year, and I'll show you the awards. So I'll show you guys the awards for year 2. Edmonton actually took home the cup, President's Trophy, and the Clarence Campbell, and they beat the Bruins in the Stanley Cup final. On to the awards. We got back-to-back awards. I expect this is going to be the same for all of them. McPoints takes home the Ross, same with the Hart and the Bing. Can't take home the Calder, takes home the Smythe. We'll show you his playoff stats in a second here. I'm surprised Skinner's getting the Vezina back-to-back. He wins the Selke again, Ted Lindsay, and the Richard. So he takes home another 7 trophies in his second year. Through 2 years, he already has 14 trophies and over 500 points. That is absolute madness. For the playoffs, he put up a calm 30 goals, 38 assists for 68 points in 20 games played. Pretty decent. So I'll quickly show you guys the lines for year number 3. Not much has changed here. Maybe some depth pieces. Picked up Patrick Kane. Besides that, the defense changed quite a lot. We lost Evan Bouchard. He got qualified. Decided to make a trade for Luke Hughes and Nemec to replace him. Besides that, you guys get the gist. All the lines, he's in there. He's going to be playing nearly 60 minutes a game. Let's see how year number 3 goes. Okay, guys, so we're through year number 3. Not a 60-win season for the Edmonton Oilers as we go 48, 25, and 9. The question is, did that affect the points for McPoints? And yes, it does, as he drops from 264 to 222, 69 goals, 153 assists. Let's dissect it. So McPoints, despite still playing nearly an entire game, has his first down season, 222 points, basically 40 points less than the season before. Plus minus takes a huge hit. More power play points. Shooting percentage is a bit down. I wonder why. Not penalty kill, but face-offs are about the same. Everything looks about to be average for him, except the points just drop off. So we'll have to see, can he bounce back going into year number 4? So we're here in year number 4. I'll show you guys the rosters yet again. As you can see, we're rocking a pretty good roster going this year. We should have a bounce back year as a team, and for McPoints as well. Hopefully Savoy's here just because we're trying to develop him for the sim, just for fun. Defensively, we're looking better as we have some development. In terms of the goaltending, we have a new tandem here in Skinner and Dostal. So we'll see how the year goes. Okay, guys, we're here at the end of season number 4. And man, did we ever bounce back? 63 wins, 14. And man, did we ever bounce back? 63 wins, 14 losses, 5 overtime losses. We'll take a look at McPoints, see how he did. And there you go. Most points so far. 268 points for McPoints with 63 goals. So we'll break down the stats here. You can see, again, 268 points, pretty crazy. Back up to 102 plus minus 81 penalty minutes. So he's getting more undisciplined as the year goes on, or as the years goes on. He's getting more undisciplined as he gets older. Shot percentage is actually the worst it's been so far in his best season. He also played the least amount that he has so far with 4,873 minutes. Besides that, his face-off percentage is his worst. Least blocks. Oh, and he gave away more than he took away. Or no. His giveaway takeaway is the worst it's been so far. So it looks like defensively, maybe he got a bit worse, but he got better offensively. So that's all that matters for McPoints. I traded Max Domi. He was 37 years old and 88 overall in franchise mode for a first round pick. So some of the trades could be good. So we'll sim the playoffs as we always do, and we'll come back for the awards. All right, so for the playoffs and the awards, as you saw there, 15 goals. I think it was 18 assists. It was something stupid. McPoints puts up a lot of points in the playoffs, as he should. Cup goes to the Philadelphia Flyers, though. We did get the Presidents. Besides that, individual awards. So McPoints gets the Ross, got the Hart, also the Bang. What else do we got here? He takes home the Selke, the Lindsay, and once again, Matthews takes the Richard. So once again, 5 awards. So that makes it, what? 24 awards in 4 years for McPoints, so not half bad. Unfortunately, in the playoffs, the Oilers did lose in the 3rd round to the Minnesota Wild in 7, I believe. So with that being said, let's get into the 5th year for McPoints. Okay, so once again, we'll show you the lines for year number 5 this year. Again, team's looking cracked. We picked up some guy on defense called Kyle McCarr. I don't know if you guys know him. He's pretty decent. Goaltending wise isn't the best. We have Dostal and Samsonov, but Dostal did win the Vezina last year, so we'll have to see how year number 5 goes for our team. So we're through year number 5 as the Edmonton Oilers once again put up 61 wins. Another great season for the team. For the points, McPoints actually put up 228. I think he put up the most goals though with 79, but a down season in terms of points. We'll go into it here quickly and see the breakdown. Let's check out the breakdown here. 79 goals, 228 assists, plus 88, 84 penalty minutes, 44 power play points. You can see he keeps playing a little bit less time each year. We'll have to see if that continues to drop. That seems to be the trend. Good face-offs, staying on trend with all the other stats. So yeah, geez. He already has 1,247 points at 22 years old in 410 games. I think it's safe to say we're going to see some records get broken in the sim, but we have to sim the playoffs, get to the awards, and we'll come back. So we'll show you the rewards for year number 5. The Edmonton Oilers take home their 2nd cup with McPoints. President's Trophy yet again. Besides that, individual awards, there we go. McPoints yet again takes home the Ross, takes home the Hart, Lady Bing. What else? The Conn Smythe, and Dostal takes home his 2nd Vezina. Okay. Selke goes to McPoints, Ted Lindsay, and Richard is back in McPoint's hands. So 7 more trophies in year number 5. All right, year number 6. Once again, you could check out the lines. They're pretty stacked. We actually put a qualifying offer on Demidov, so we picked up Ivan Demidov for the lines. Going on to the defense, we brought back Kyle Makar. It's looking pretty good. Bottom pair's a little bit rough. And in net, we have the absolute legend, Artur Silovs. And backup-wise, we're not going to talk about that. I thought I re-signed Dostel. Guess not. So we'll go and sim year number 6 of McPoint's career. So there we are, end of season 6. Edmonton goes 53, 24, and 5. So a slightly worse season. We'll check out the points for McPoint's. He puts up 69 goals, 162 assists, 231 points. So a bit of a better season than the year before, but still nowhere near his best season. We'll take a look at the breakdown for the season. Plus 64, bit more disciplined this year. Shooting percentage still isn't great. Power play points, still nothing like he did in that first year. And the time on ice did go up for the first time in his career. Faceoffs are still on the decline, and all the other stats are about the same. At 23 years of age, we'll just see if his stats are all holding up, and they all are. So that means we got to go on to the awards, check out the awards, and then go to season number 7. Awards for year number 6. Canucks take home the cup. Gotta love it. President Trophy goes to Toronto. Not very realistic. Besides that, McPoint's is just going to keep picking up these awards. We'll have to see if he took home the Richard, which he does. So another 6 rewards, I believe, for him, as he just continues to get a stupid amount of awards. I'm probably going to have to figure out how to add this all up when it's all said and done. But without further ado, let's get into year number 7. Okay, guys, we're back with another season of McPoint's. I don't know what year we're in. I think we're in year number 7. I'll show you guys the team real quickly. Heading into year number 7. Might be wrong about that. Of course, McPoint's on every line. The team is still looking really nice. It's going to look really nice as long as we have points. Threw him on every single power play. Penalty kill as always. Probably stop going over that. Our goaltending tandem is Augustine and Trent Miner. So we'll sim the year and we'll see how McPoint's does in year number 7. All right, guys, so we're in the off season for the 2029-2030 NHL season for McPoint's. We'll take a look at what type of points he put up as well as the awards. Unfortunately, he did end up getting eliminated in the first round to the Anaheim Ducks by a sweep. He put up 70 goals, 136 assists, 206 points in his 7th season in the NHL. So I think that's his worst season thus far. Not his low scoring, but worst overall in terms of points. I'll just go through the rest of his stats just in case you're curious. So his ice time did take quite a bit of a drop off here. He's down to 58.12, which I don't think he's dropped below 59 before. So I don't know if that was an error by me or if something happened in the game. I'm pretty sure I had him on every single line, so I'm not too sure what happened there. But his ice time did come down. Perhaps it's due to his ratings falling off. We'll take a look at that. No, he's still a 99 across the board, so I'm not too sure what happened with that. Looking at the awards, Chicago ends up taking home the cup. President's Trophy goes to Vancouver. And you can take a look at the awards as how many awards did he take home this year? I think that was 6 awards. So 6 more awards for Matthew McPoint's. All right, we're entering year number 8 for Matthew McPoint's. Here are the lineups going to year number 8. Show you the defense and show you the goaltending. We'll see how they do in year number 8. So we just finished year number 8 with Matthew McPoint's, and he got eliminated, unfortunately, in 7 to the San Jose Sharks, who went on to win the cup. So I guess that's the positive side. We'll take a look at his stats as well as his last stats in the playoffs because we forgot to check them. As you can see, 239 points. So a bit of a bounce back season. 80 goals, which I think is his most amount of goals, if I'm correct. Yeah, so most amount of goals, that's cool to see. And we'll just quickly look at his other stats. So his ice time is whoa. Oh, wait. I was looking at the wrong screen. My bad. His ice time is back up to 59. It went up by a whole minute 20. So I don't know. I must have done something wrong. I'm not too sure. Besides that, we'll take a look at the awards, but that's a lie. We're going to do the playoffs here. So he actually had a pretty rough playoffs last season, and this season, pretty good. For his standards, though, I expect a little bit more. In terms of up to this point, he's almost at 2,000 points already, and he's only 25. That is how ridiculous Matthew McPoints is. So here are the awards once again. San Jose takes home the cup. President's Trophy goes to the Oilers. Individual awards, Matthew McPoints, of course, takes home the Art Ross yet again. So we'll count his awards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait, this is Augustine. 5 and 6. So another 6 awards for Matthew McPoints. And now we're going to go on to year number 9. 1 year off of his 10th year. So here we are in year number 9. Again, here are the lineups. McDavid is actually starting to drop off at 34 years of age. Defensively, here we are. Now, again, obviously on all lines, here's our goaltending for the year. Our team has fallen off big time. The cap is all glitched. I can't even sign people with our full amount of the cap. And now McPoints is making $22 million a year. So it hurt us. Okay, so we just wrapped up year number 9 for Matthew McPoints. He got so close to a cup, but he lost in Game 7 against the Ottawa Senators. You can see his point totals in the playoffs. 62 points, 21 goals in 22 games. So he gave it his all. We'll take a look at the season stats, 231 points, 61 goals. So another standard season for Matthew McPoints. Beyond that, we'll take a look at the awards, of course. We'll see which awards he took home. Probably the usual ones that he always takes home. So let's see, Art Ross, Hart. So that's 2 awards, 3, where is it? 4, 5, and he did take home the Richard. So he only took home 5 this year. He usually takes home 6 at least. So we'll go on to the next year, year number 10. All right, we're heading into the Big 10, year number 10 for Matthew McPoints. Here's the roster. We'll do it real quick. I'm getting so sick of simulating. It's taking so long. Let's get it over with. Let's get it over with year number 10. So we just wrapped up year number 10, and once again, Matthew McPoints gets knocked out in the Stanley Cup Finals, but he tried. 74 points, 23 goals in 22 playoff games, I think it was. Another great season for him. 63 goals, 161 assists, 224 points. He actually is a -2, which is probably the first in his entire career. Wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, there it is. So he's at 2,378 points. We'll take a look at the record books and see where he's placed only at 27 years of age. So we're heading into year number 11 for Matthew McPoints. He's currently 27 years old, which means there's probably another 10 years to go, which is painful to me. So here's the lineups. The Feds is looking rough. There's the goaltending. Let's get year number 11 over with and see if he can finally get a cup, because he's still looking for that first cup. All right, so we just wrapped up year number 11. And as you can see there, in 7 games, 13 goals, 12 assists, and 25 points for Matthew McPoints, which means a Game 7 round 1 loss. It was against Vancouver Canucks, if you're curious. But year number 11 comes with 268 points. Okay, big step up. We've been averaging about 230 the last couple of years. Is that his most? That's tied for his most. So that's the thing I'm wondering. Is there a hard cap here at 268? We'll see if we can pass that. We have 10 years left, roughly, but he's going to start dropping off eventually. We'll check out the awards, see how many more awards Matthew McPoints is taking home. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So Austin Matthews has just retired, meaning the competition is gone for Matthew McPoints and the Richard. Now we'll head into year number 12. Here we are in year number 12 for Matthew McPoints. Here are the lineups, the Feds, goaltending. You know the drill. Let's get it over with. All right, so we just wrapped up year number 12 for Matthew McPoints. Another disappointing season as he gets eliminated in the second round in 7 to, I think it was Vegas. 9 goals, 34 points in, I think that was 13 games for Matthew McPoints, and 292. Dang. 292 points. So that's a record for him, and 91 goals. So season highs here in year number 12 at 29 years old for Matthew McPoints. I honestly thought the best was behind him. So maybe having the depth just takes away from his scoring, which is honestly one of my theories, because when you have more depth, it seems like your top guys perform less. So that's interesting. He also did pass Gretzky. We can take a look in the records here quickly. So there we have it. Matthew McPoints is actually tied with Connor McDavid. Whoa. Okay, this is broken. Matthew McPoints, you can see there, is leading in points and assists, but for some reason, it has Connor McDavid matching him in second place. I can tell you 100% McDavid does not have those points, but ignoring that, it only took 12 years and playing basically 60 minutes a night at 99 overall to get to Gretzky's numbers. passing it by almost 100 points there. But that's kind of crazy. That shows you just how good Wayne Gretzky was. So we'll head into year 13 as we want to continue the whole career of Matthew McPoints and see just how many points, how many goals he can put up in his entire career. All right, guys, now it's time for year number 13 for Matthew McPoints. Here's the team. You can see Connor McDavid is starting to regress here at 38 years old. Check out the defense. Luke Hughes is pissed off. I don't know why. Here's the goaltending, and we'll get year number 13 over with. So year number 13 is done for Matthew McPoints. Once again, loses in the first round in Game 7. 21 points, 6 goals. Still no cup. I can't believe he doesn't have a cup yet. We'll take a look at the points here. 271. So his point totals are still like really, really good. It seems that now that like McDavid's gone and his competition's gone, his points have actually gone up, which I thought it would be the opposite way. Losing McDavid would make it go down. Anyways, 81 goals. Another crazy season for him. We'll take a look at the awards, see how many awards he took home. Again, obviously, we didn't get the cup. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6 awards for Matthew McPoints. And we'll head into year number 13. Or year number 14. We're in year 13. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. So we're here in year number 14 for Matthew McPoints. I'll show you the teams as always: forwards, defense, and goaltending. And we'll see if McPoints can finally get a cup in year number 14. All right, guys, we're here in year 15. McPoints is now 31 years old. We'll show you the lineups. There you go, the goaltending. We're still trying to get cup number 1 for him. He's done everything else. He's passed the 3,000 point mark, 1,000 goals. So we'll see what he can do in year number 15. So we just wrapped up, I think we just wrapped up year 15. Matthew McPoints, once again, eliminated in the first round in 5 games. Puts up 3 goals, 8 assists for 11 points. Regular season wise, he takes a bit of a fall here to 228 points, 78 goals. Awards wise, we'll take a look. 4, 5, 6. Another 6 awards for Matthew McPoints added to the list. He must have like 50 plus awards at this point. Besides that, we'll go on to year number 16. So we're heading into year number 16 for Matthew McPoints. Offense, defense, goalies. Let's get it. Okay, guys, so we just finished year number 15 or 16. I don't even know at this point. But Matthew McPoints gets eliminated in the 3rd round to the Arizona Coyotes. But in 19 games, he had 22 goals, 40 assists, and 62 points. So I think it's safe to say he gave it his all. Regular season-wise, 257 points. Another 80 goals for Matthew. Beyond that, we'll check out the awards here and bet he's probably going to take home another 6 awards. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and another 6 awards, not so surprisingly, for Matthew McPoints in year number, I think it's 16. I don't even know. We're here in year 17 with Matthew McPoints. As you can see, he's starting to regress down to a 96 now. We'll have to see how fast he regresses moving forward, as he is 33. I'll show you guys the team. Defense not looking great. Goaltending is kind of meh, but this team should be a playoff team. We'll see how he does in year number 17. So we just finished year number 17. Matthew McPoints, again, eliminated in 7 in the first round. 5 goals, 18 assists, 23 points. We'll take a look at the regular season. So he puts up 247 points as a 96 overall, which is still better than some of his seasons as a 99 overall. So I guess that's good to see, still playing around 59 minutes a game. We'll check out the awards. Again, probably a 6 award season for Matthew McPoints, as he always does. So we'll count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and actually 5. Now he has got competition for the Richard. So 5 more trophies for Matthew McPoints. Tally it up. I don't even know what he's at now. Probably easily over 50. But we'll head over to season number 18 now. Year number 18 for Matthew McPoints is coming up. He's now down to a 94 overall. Defense is still yikes. Goaltending is kind of yikes. And we'll see how year number 18 goes. All right, so we just wrapped up year number 18 for Matthew McPoints. And unfortunately, this is the first year where he actually missed the playoffs. And I'm guessing this is probably going to be a trend moving on through the rest of his career, as the team is only really getting worse. He put up 75 goals, 164 assists for 239 points. So another great season for Matthew McPoints. Of course, we'll look at the awards and see what awards he took home. But I think we get the drill at this point. He probably took home 5 awards, if not 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So another 6 awards for Matthew McPoints as he gets the Maurice Richard back. We'll head into year number 19 for Matthew McPoints. Here we are in year number 19 for Matthew McPoints as he is now a 92 overall with the potential of top 6 forward exact. So again, he's just going downhill from here. Here's the forwards. Here's the defense. And we picked up a goalie for this year, so maybe we can help them get back into the playoffs. Let's see how year number 19 goes for Matthew McPoints. All right, so we just wrapped up year number 19 for Matthew McPoints, and yet again, he gets eliminated in the first round in 5 games. He gets 5 goals, 12 assists, but it's not good enough. We'll take a look at the regular season. As you can see, he's now a 90 overall, but he still put up 229 points, 83 goals. Let's take a look at the awards and see how many awards he's taking home in year number 19. 4, 5, 6. So another 6 awards for Matthew McPoints as he takes home the Richard again. So we'll head on to year number 20 and see how he does. Here we are in year number 20 for Matthew McPoints as he is now an 87 overall with the potential of top 9 forward exact. I assume next year he's probably going to start losing his X factors. Show you the team. Defense is pretty good. We still have a goalie, decent offense, so maybe he can finally get a cup in year number 20. All right, so we just wrapped up year number 20 for Matthew McPoints as he's had his first season below 200 points, 191 points, 51 goals. We'll see what awards he took home in year number 20. 4, 5. So another 5 awards for Matthew McPoints as he doesn't get the Richard as 51 was not enough. So now we're heading into year number 21 and we have to watch out for retirement and look at those final stats. All right, we're here in year number 21 for Matthew McPoints as he's an 86 overall, role second line, potential top 9 forward exact. I just want to quickly check something here that I forgot to check last season. I'm curious to see how many minutes he's playing nowadays. So he's still playing 59 minutes plus, so that's good to see. I thought that might drop off. We're now on retirement watch for Matthew McPoints, so we have to be careful. We have to check out the awards at the end of the season just in case he does decide to retire. At 37 years old, wouldn't be surprised. Defense is looking good, goaltending's good, but that offensive core, don't know if it'll be enough to get this team in the playoffs. I really do want him to get at least 1 cup. That would be cool, but I think the best shot is far, far behind us. So we'll go into year number 21 and see if he has any shot to get a cup. So we're at the end of season number 21 for Matthew McPoints. He's back up to 227 points, 70 goals, but unfortunately the team missed the playoffs. After having a good start, they fell off really hard in the second half of the season. We'll take a look at the awards here and see how many awards he's taking home. He actually went up to an 88, which is funny to see. He was an 86 at the start of the year. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So another 6 awards in year number 21 for Matthew McPoints. All right, so we're in year number 22 of Matthew McPoints' career. Here's the offense. It's okay. Defensively is honestly, we're pretty good defensively and we do have a goalie. So maybe in year 22, we could get back into the playoffs and have a chance at McPoints' first Stanley Cup. I really would like to see him get it. So let's see if he can get it in year number 22. All right, so we just finished year number 22 for Matthew McPoints. Another 49 goals, which I think is his lowest goal total, 226 points. We'll check out the awards. I accidentally skipped over the retired page. So if he retired, that would have sucked. So let's take a look at the awards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 awards for Matthew McPoints as he does not win the Richard yet again this year. Also, should mention he missed the playoffs again, so that sucks. So we'll head into year number 23 and see if Matthew McPoints' luck can get any better. Here we are in year number 23 for Matthew McPoints. He's an 84 overall with second line role, AHL top 6 forward. So this might be the last year or 2 for him. Usually once they get the AHL potential, they're about done for. He still has 3 X factors. He is 39 years old, so we'll have to see. Again, the team's not much better than it was the year before, so we'll have to see if they can make the playoffs and get McPoints his first cup in year number 23. All right, so we finished year number 23 for Matthew McPoints. There's only 2 years left before the simulation ends, so we'll have to see if he retires before then. He put up 11 points, 3 goals, 8 assists in 5 games played. got taken out in 5 against the Calgary Flames, I believe. We'll take a look at the awards in year number 23, as he probably took home the same 5 or 6 awards that he does every single year. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 awards for Mick Points, as yet again, he doesn't take home the Richard. Again, we're really on retirement watch now, as he's 40 years old, 84 overall. Maybe at most, I would say he has a year left in him. If he pushes 2, that would be kind of crazy. So these might be the final stats here. I just want to show you guys the extended stats, because obviously the record books don't show all the stats. So there you guys go. Just for fun, we'll take a look also at the playoff stats. Whoa, wait a minute. 1 year he averaged 61 minutes. That must be because of overtime. 62. Oh my gosh. 658 points in 233 playoff games, 213 goals. For fun, preseason, there we go. 546 points in 161 games. Pretty decent, over a goal per game. So we'll see if Matthew McPoints calls it a career. In year number 23, we're in 2046. I would be over 40 years old now. I'm an old man. So here we are in year 24. This isn't the last year of the simulation. Next year will be the last year that this simulation will go. He's 40 years old, 82 overall. He's listed as a third line scorer with AHL top 6 forward. He has 1 X factor. We'll have to see what he can do. Offensively, we're actually pretty solid, and we do have a decent enough defensive core. Also, we still have a good goalie, so I'm really hoping we can get him a cup here, because this might be his last year. If not last year, like I said, or if not next year, like I said, is guaranteed the last year. So let's see how he does in year number 24. So there you go. 12 goals, 64 assists. Or no, 12 goals, 52 assists, 64 points in 24 games for his first Stanley Cup for Matthew McPoints. We'll get a look at the regular season. 252 points, 71 goals. And there you go. So these may be the final stats. He's so close to 2,000 games played. Maybe he does play the last year to get to 2,000 games played. I'll show you all the stats. What a crazy, crazy career. Again, we don't know if it's the end. 91 goals was his best. I think that matches or is close to Gretzky's record. 205 assists and 292 was his best year for points. Again, I'll show you the playoff stats. He had 30 goals 1 year, 52 assists, and then 74 points. I was going to say the year he won the cup, but this is actually not the year he won the cup. A year he came close, so it's cool to see. And just for fun, here are the preseason stats. He's 41 years old. Is he going to call it quits? Let's take a look. Or will he play? Or will he go into his final year for 2,000 games played? Let's see it. You retired player. He's going to play another year. If he doesn't retire in this final year, we've decided that it's canon that he decided he's going to play forever. He's never retiring. So we still got another year for Matthew McPoints. He's not done. He wants 2,000 games played. So here we are, the final year of the sim, as long as I didn't count wrong. Year number 25. So whether or not he retires, it's the end of the road. He's 41 years old, currently an 81 overall, 0 X factors. He's listed as a third line scorer with AHL top 6 forward exact. You know the drill. He's on every line as always. Here's the offense. It's pretty good. Defense, we're solid, at least for like the current NHL, and we still have our goalie. So maybe we can get a repeat. I like to say he came back because he wants to get 2,000 games, or I like to say he came back because he wants to get 2,000 games played. So we're going to do that. You know, I'll come. Franchise mode is now complete. We're at the end of franchise mode. I'll show you guys. Obviously, I said franchise mode just completed. McPoints ends up getting eliminated in the first round against Calgary in 6. He got 4 goals. He got 12 assists, 16 points. Let's go over all his stats. 208 points in his final season, 56 goals, 152 assists. Ends it off as an 80 overall. 5,982 points. So just 18 shy of 6,000 points, 4,240 assists, 1,742 goals, and 2,000 250 games played, a plus 1,014. Obviously, he's pretty disciplined, only 1,680 penalty minutes. Beyond that, you guys can check out the other stats. Almost 1,000 power play points, playing over 59 minutes a game on average, 59 and 28 seconds to be exact. Any other fun little stats here? He's played over 121,000 hours. Now, I think this said 121,000 hours the years before, so I don't think it's updating anymore. So I don't think that's correct. But take what is essentially 5,000 hours or 5,000 minutes and times it by 25 seasons, and that's roughly how many minutes he played. So if I just do that real quick, again, this is rough math. It's just throwing in. Actually, we'll do on average 4,900. That seems to be more like the average. 4,900 minutes times 25. That's 122,500 minutes. So I don't think it updated. Maybe it did. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe he did play 121,000. We'll say he played 121,500 minutes. So 121,500 minutes to hours. So he played 2,025 hours, which will change that to, he spent 84.375 days of his entire life straight just playing NHL hockey. I kind of thought it would be more, but that's quite a bit. I don't know why I thought it would end up being like a couple months, at least a year. That's not how that math works, apparently. So here are the other stats. I'll show you guys the playoff stats as well. Ends off finishing with 738 points and 229 goals in 263 playoff games. So unfortunately, he didn't get to play that many playoff games as a lot of the years. They were eliminated pretty quick here. They made a couple Stanley Cup finals, but obviously only won one of them. And again, preseason stats just for fun, almost 600 points, goal per game, 175 goals in 175 games in the preseason. So that wraps up all of that. He finishes off. Here are the stats that he finishes off with. He only maintained 99 discipline, actually 99 faceoffs as well, but the rest of that is all gone. For fun, I ended up signing him to an 8-year contract at $15 million to end it all off, but obviously franchise mode is done. One cup. We'll add up all the awards and I'll show you guys. Beyond that, we just got to look at the records and see all of that good stuff. So for those of you who don't know what happens when you finish a franchise mode, it basically just locks up everything. All you can view is the activity feed and the record books. So we'll check out the record books here. We'll go over to the NHL, and there we have it. The most games played is by Matthew McPoints, 2,050 games played. Goaltending wise, 1,881 for Dustin Wolf. Most goals, 1,742 for Matthew McPoints. It says McDavid actually got to 1,080, and same with Bedard. So they retired with the same amount of goals, which is kind of crazy. And then we got Ovechkin here, 1,050, and Matthews 1,032. Obviously, Matthews took a couple of Richards away from McPoints. In terms of the points, now this is broken. I can 100% tell you this is broken. I don't know why it does this, but you can see McPoints finishes 5,982 points, like we said. Gavin McKenna did not finish with 5,667 points. It's completely glitched. And McDavid also did not finish with 3,682 points. That also glitched. So I don't know why that happened, but McPoints ends up finishing first in front of Wayne Gretzky, who should be second, beating his 2,857 points. Beyond that, again, I wouldn't trust these stats too much. They just kind of glitch, but Matthew McPoints ends up almost straight up doubling Gretzky's assist record. Besides that, 50 goal seasons, Matthew McPoints had 24. So he had that one season where he got 49, which sucks. So he was one off a entire career of 24 or 50 goals. And then obviously every season he put up over 100 points, almost 200 points every single season. So yeah, that basically wraps it up. You guys can see the single season record. So Matthew McPoints finished 1 goal shy of tying Gretzky's single season goal record. He crushed the assist record, 205, and he crushed the single season record with 292 points. Matthew McPoints realistically should have all of the point slots. Unfortunately, it looks like real players and creative players, it looks like players in the franchise mode can only take up 1 slot, which sucks to see. But yeah, that's everything. I'll show you guys Edmonton just for fun, but obviously we know he's going to have all the Edmonton records. Obviously, except for like some, I guess, because he's fighting He's fighting Gretzky for them. But yeah, so here we go. There's the current records in terms of current players. And then, oh, I thought you could be more. Oh, wait, season. So here are the game records for the Edmonton Oilers, the rookie records, obviously McPoints. Took home a couple records throughout his career. There's the season records, and then career records are right there. Besides that, I think we're all good. The last thing I guess we can look at is the rookie records if you're curious to see. So there, even McPoints took home a couple rookie records, almost a goal record, second for goal record. So obviously this was a huge video to make. I cannot understate how long this took. This took a process of, I want to say 4 days, hours on hours, probably at least 8+ hours without editing, thumbnail, everything. So if you enjoyed, please hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment what you thought about this challenge. And with that being said, last thing I want to do here is let's just see, can we sim any longer? It doesn't let us sim. What if oh my god, what if I try to sim here? Nope, literally cannot sim. That's the end of the franchise mode. And with that all being done, guys, make sure that you take care of yourselves.